Part of working within VR is when you're in that space, you don't know what the answer is, but then when you find it, it's something that's new. And it was definitely in the early ages felt like a new frontier. Funktronic Labs is a game studio based here in Los Angeles. We like to live within the intersection of art and technology. Like to infuse the human interaction element within these new technologies. What's truly magical about VR is the interaction. So being able to immerse yourself in a new environment, being able to touch things and feel like the haptics and being able to interact on such a one-to-one level has been really, really inspiring and special.
I think the start of all of our projects are pretty chaotic. We have 50 ideas floating around. We just kind of take some time and prototype a few ideas and chase the promising directions, and it's a very chaotic and iterative period.
We really wanted to build something that had the feeling of real-time strategy games within the context of VR. So that's kind of where we kind of set off from. And we took that as kind of the soul and impetus to make Cosmic Trip. With Cosmic Trip, we wanted to reach the common denominator of input controls, which is 6 degrees of freedom for the controllers and the headset. We have basically 2 buttons in Cosmic Trip. Yeah, it was very easy with simplification of the input system to bring it onto other platforms. I would say definitely Cosmic Trip was a success for our studio. Not only put us on the map of VR developers, allowed us to really grow as a studio.
Starboat Taxi is a very simple taxi passenger rescue game. We wanted to kind of go wide. If Cosmic Trip was going deep, this was going wide. Something where you can kind of just get the whole experience in any context. So we started the main PC line development on the Vive and figured out the game we wanted to make, and then we started porting into all the other platforms. We got it running on the Focus through the Vive Wave runtime. The design, restricting ourselves to the 3DOF design, worked really well and feels like the real game on all platforms. So we're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it was really great to work for the Vive since the inception. Allowed us to test a lot of the the interactions that we wanted. Also, a lot of developers were sharing a lot of their experiences and kind of had a nice development community going on very early to allow us to figure out what's working and what's not working. We have it on Viveport, and it has been really, really awesome because not only do they have the subscription model, they also have kind of the LBE model alongside of just kind of the Viveport store. You're able to be on multiple fronts. Let it be like home users or people who just want to kind of subscribe and play games, or running a kind of arcade and want to just check out Cosmic Trip. So it's been very, very helpful to be on the platform.
It's been nice to be on the kind of early phases of VR, and really it's such an unknown space in terms of design and kind of even the technologies to make it run. The complete chaos of the space is fun to deal with. We really like to be on the really cusp of new technology, and we had the very, very early pre-dev kit vibes. Everything was crazy back then, and we managed to get the Focus, the big Focus dev kit before release, and I think we just like technology and doing interesting work for it. It's a great excuse to get our hands on it and play with it. Things like a Viveport subscription let us just drop builds on there and get in front of a lot of eyes, and it's definitely useful. If you have an idea with merit, then it gets adopted and used by everyone, and it becomes normal, and there's not often an opportunity to really put a flag in a new field like that, so that's super exciting.